Hey folks, and welcome back to Pattaya, a reasonable, luxury, affordable condo. That's the topic of today's video, and we'll answer a question that I get asked maybe most often, and that is, how is V doing at school? So we'll look at that at the very end. But reasonable luxury. So how much is reasonable luxury? How much does that cost? What are the amenities? What's the location? We'll look at all of that, but I think our friend here in front of us, as we meander through the streets of Wongamat, Naklua, has I think, maybe one of the ideal, perfect examples of that, and that's what we're going to look at. We're on our way to a restaurant right now. He's taking us to a place I had never heard of, a little bit of a surprise, but I think it's going to turn out to be a gem. So anyway, let's jump into this. So we're at the Golden Orchid today here in Naklua. German Thai restaurant. I've got high hopes for this. A gentleman brought us here, but I'll show you the food when it comes. But we just got back from a great condo. What's the name? Ban Plai Had. Way at the end of Naklua. I mean, basically right next to the Sanctuary of Truth. And what a remarkable place. I'll show you around. From the outside, riding by, it looks much the same as many other places would. But once you get in there and you start seeing the stunning views of the Sanctuary of Truth and the grounds and the pool is something a little bit different than just about anything I've ever seen. It's a very nice setting. Well, I think one of the most remarkable party pieces of the whole thing, there's an elevator, but it's almost tantamount to a cable car, and that rides down the from the terrace area where the building is all the way down to the beach. It's about 3 floors, but it takes, I don't know, a minute or two, and you ride down there, and then it opens up into a private beach. The first thing you see is the Sanctuary of Truth sitting over there, and the beautiful skyline. You can actually see, it's a clear day today, I could actually see the cranes over in Lam Chibang. But just a great scenario there. Another little pool at the base of that that you can look over and look down there right where the cable car is. And then another pool on the roof, almost on the roof. I guess that was the 30th floor, and there's one floor above that, but stunning views from up there all the way across the harbor. And even though the building sits across from the beach, it's not directly on the beach, you have beach access, and it feels like you're on the beach, because when you're on the roof of that building, it's like the beach is right underneath of you. Out of the water, you can see the waves crashing right beneath you. So really a remarkable place. He's got about a 60-ish, between 60 and 65 square meter unit in that building on the 18th floor. It's a mid-floor, so 31 floors, 18 is a little over halfway up. But great views from up there as well, right from the living room over the ocean, the Sanctuary of Truth. And it's what, 17 a month? 17,000 a month? So it is the high rent district up here in Naklua. The Palm is right across the street. They're typically a lot higher than that even there. We were right next door, practically right next door, is the Riviera Wongamat. We've been there about 7, 8 months ago maybe. I lose track of time. But that's more of, I don't know, I think that gets a lot of attention, and it's a very nice property. But I think this is on par with that, and in many ways better, in many ways nicer. And he moved out because of internet. So he was at the Riviera. The internet didn't suit him. Every condo is going to have its own internet provider, and they're kind of married to that internet provider, and there's only usually one package you can get. Slow or slower. Sometimes you get lucky, but the one he's at now he's satisfied with. They've got a good internet, so, and it's basically right next door. I think it has better views than the Riviera. The views out of this building are, I think, better than the Riviera. Some of the common areas in the Riviera, they're different. Some might be better. The gym's probably a little bit better at the Riviera. This gym is adequate. I'll show you from the treadmill. I know a lot of you guys do treadmill or exercise bike maybe, and you have a little TV screen you watch while you ride or pedal. Or here you don't need it. What's on your TV is really right out the window here probably. It's just a beautiful, peaceful ocean view of the sea and the Sanctuary of Truth, etc. So, great place. I've not really heard a lot about that building. And maybe that's just me. I usually kind of keep my thumb on the condo market here. And the name was somewhat familiar, but I've never known anybody who lived there. And I think it might be a little bit of a well-kept secret, so don't tell anybody. But a luxury building with very nice amenities, and I guess you're going to have choices between 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms in that building, like much as you would in many buildings. So as cheap or as expensive as you want it, and probably different sizes in those as well. One thing I liked about his unit is the balcony stretches the whole way across. Large balcony. Incorporates bedroom, living room, and then there's even a washing laundry area out there. I guess that bedroom's got to, the balcony, I guess that balcony's got to be at least 25 feet long, right? Huge, long balcony and a generous width. So anyway, that's Bon Plai Had. Some of the best places are hard to say. So anyway, the salad has come. We'll dig in. I've got like some kind of cordon bleu schnitzel thing coming. So it's German food. The menu is in German. There's some English translation as well, and lots to pick from. So I think it's probably somewhere along the lineage here, some German owners somewhere. But we'll see. He raves about it. So I have not had good German food, and I got the German potato salad coming. It's one of my favorites. I always just love German potato salad. Anyway, I'll show you around the condo a little bit more while we wait for our food to come.
So I guess question 1 of reasonable luxury has been answered already. Slightly under $500 a month US right now at today's current exchange rate at 17,000 baht. Inside the unit here on the 18th floor, between 60 and 65 square meters, bathtub and shower. That's something you rarely see, especially at this price point. Rest of the bathroom's about par for the course. I just love, I mentioned it about this balcony. It goes the whole length of the condo, so you can access it from both the bedroom and the living room. This is a view out of the bedroom window. The bedroom also has a window that kind of juts out. So great view of the Naklua skyline. Our new friend Tom here, he bought us some antiperspirant stick, like speed stick. We love that stuff. It's hard to get here. Thanks. Good looking out, buddy. We'll definitely put that to good use. But hard to beat this view. I think it would please just about anybody. He's going to have a nice north-facing view, which means not a lot of direct sunlight, at least from this unit. But Sanctuary of Truth right there, you can't get a much better view of it than that. It's probably the closest condo building to that. As we kind of walked around the premises, though, I was really impressed with the pool area. I think it's something different. It definitely has a totally different vibe than most of them, and lots of nice places to sit down. And it looked about 1.5 meters deep in the middle, but there are shallow areas as well. And it just was a total park setting back there in the pool. So we really liked that. And it was peaceful at both sun and shady places to sit. And they're not stingy. They weren't stingy with the grounds. This condo, even though it's a single building, has a decent footprint. I'll tell you, though, in terms of the reasonable luxury, you're not getting the big chandeliers. You're not getting some of the more ostentatious luxury features. I mean, instead, they've got a blowfish hanging from the ceiling. But I think the money's spent in the places where it counts the most. The pool to wit, the beach access, the gym. There's even a little common area here they call the reading room or library, and they've got a book sharing program here, a nice little lounge. Things like that, the things that matter more than, like I said, a chandelier or some kind of fancy molding and trim around the ceiling and things like that. So very well done, a minimalist luxury, but I think that comes with the price point. And for this neighborhood, this is the high rent district. I've said it many times, Wongamat, Naklua. It is a little bit farther out from Central Pattaya, a little bit quieter, but that's what a lot of people want. He could probably be on a bot bus and in the center of town in 10-15 minutes. It's not too bad. It's not terrible. And look at the view. Lots of pools to choose from, even the rooftop pool. But this cable car elevator thing really blew me away. Never seen something like this. I thought we were going to have to walk all the way down at the beach to get some nice views of the Sanctuary of Truth and all that. But no, we could ride in air-conditioned luxury right down there. And definitely worth the ride. It's great once you get down there, the views, the breeze, the beach. So anyway, let's go back to the restaurant. I think the food is about to arrive.
Wow. Wow. I've not had a meal like that in a while. The schnitzel was just huge. Blown away by not only the size of it, but the quality of it. Stuffed with spinach, I believe tomatoes, cheese, of course. You can get it in chicken or pork. I got the chicken version of the cordon bleu, but fantastic. Fantastic. The salad, I looked at the salad. I showed you the salad briefly. I thought it was just going to be a normal salad. I got into that salad. The bottom was full of all kind of kraut, sauerkraut and stuff. Fantastic. The flavor of that was one of the best I've had in Pattaya, I tell you, for sure. German potato salad was good, my friends. Fried potatoes were good. Really, really a must try here. I think a little bit of a gem. I think a little bit of a gem here. I don't know about all the other food. It's just my first meal here. But he comes here once a week just to get that cordon bleu. He usually gets the pork version, not the chicken, and he says the pork version's even bigger. So it's just reminded me, it's in the shadow of this new space hotel. I showed you, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. It really looks now, probably within a month it'll be open. Can't wait to go through there. But it's literally right in the shadow of that new space Centaur resort. So give them a try here at the Golden Orchid, especially if you like German food, which I've always liked. I don't get enough of it. I had some couple of weeks ago someplace that I wasn't impressed with, so they'll remain nameless. But not so much this one. Highly recommend it. Anyway, the condo is fantastic too. So a couple nice surprises here in Naklua today. And I don't know. We'll see what else we got time for.
So oddly enough, when I meet people for the first time here in Pattaya, people that are here on vacation or whatever, one of the first questions I always get asked is, how is V doing in school? How's V's school coming along? Well, there is some news on that front. She has passed the beginner's course and now has moved upstairs to the intermediate. So that's good. That's like a promotion. So I think she deserved a little bit of a girls' night out here. She went out with her friend to a Jom Tien barbecue. I think only 159 baht for this, but looks like a big one. We might have to come here one night. As you watch this episode, V and I are actually out on the island of Koh Larn. Not just a casual trip. There is something new and exciting to look at out there, something very big, something I think the island was missing in my opinion, and I have high hopes for it. So we'll get to that later in the week, and next episode, hopefully, I'll also be able to unveil something else big I've been working on for a very long time. So as we take a look at the buffet here, we'll have to wait for another episode, because for this episode, gotta leave it off right here.
And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.